Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So before I get a bit more further into this live, I just thought I'd let everyone know this is not the normal way I will be doing toy car hockey, because this is a different kind of toy car hockey event. Because normally, even in my regular toy car hockey events, Australia never ends up playing, and the reason is because, well, it's not like toy car hockey Olympics kind of. And since this is, toy car hockey Olympics live event, I thought, since it's focusing on countries and not like, NASCAR is not its own country, so therefore they won't be able to play. So yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but if you were hoping NASCAR is playing toy car hockey tonight, well then you may or may not want to be here. It's just for like your choice kind of thing. Anyways, I'm just doing 2 games and then the live's over, and I did not mention anything about a questions and answer thing. And the only reason is because I just want to focus on this and get it done, so that way I can do part 2 tomorrow with the other 4 teams. And then I just thought of something. Should I just do like the 4 winner teams only after part 2 is done? Like continuing on with the second part when the regular part 2 for the Toy Car Hockey Olympic live is done tomorrow? Or should I do, a winners bracket and then have the 4 winners team advance, do the winning final 2 teams, and then whoever wins that goes up against the winner of the losers, meaning that we would have an ultimate loser and an ultimate winner? I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there. However, that's not happening today, so it does give everyone about, a bit more than 10 hours to decide for that to happen, in which way they want it to happen. Anyways, I'm dropping the puck right now and getting this game started. It's UK and Japan, by the way. Nope, no goal for UK. Wow, that was a long pass from Japan's goalie. No goal. They bumped into the Japan goalie. And unfortunately, that's going to cause a reset. Not so much interference, but, just a reset because, they bumped into the goalie. Anyways, yeah, just let me know your thoughts on that. Of which way you want this special toy car hockey event thing to happen when the regular final part is done tomorrow. Well, Cynthia, hey, how are you? Japan scores and it's 1-0. So I just actually did make a video before this live. However, it may or may not be there, right about when I'm doing the live or right when the live's already started. So yeah, I just thought I'd let people know that, that was their invitation to like come join the live kind of thing. And if it hasn't shown up, just be patient because it will be there. Oh, is that a goal? Let's check. Yep, that's a goal, and it's tied 1-1. And also, as in any toy car hockey game, it's a 5-goal limit, and then the game's over. And right now, it's tied 1-1. Make it 1-2. I almost said 2-1, but it's 1-2 actually. Oh, thanks. Just glad someone's here, so that I'm not doing this toy car hockey live thing completely by myself. And like I said, if no one shows up because they're all busy or whatever, that's fine too. And it's 2-2 now. Well, it's another tie in the game. Whoops, that's an unfair face-off, I will say. Wow, that was an interesting shot from the white Toyota Sprinter. Just then, which unfortunately missed. And that misses 2. And UK scores again, it's 2-3 now. think pretty much everyone on their team got an assist in that goal that time. And it's 4-2 now. Well, 4-2, 2-4. A little bit different, but kind of almost the same score when you think about it. But it's really 2-4, not 4-2. Sorry about that. My eye was bothering me. No goal. It's no good. Whoa. Okay, that's out of play, passed by their goalie somehow, and then to no one. And no one available to get that, and no one could have gotten that because it would have been out of play. Ooh, another save by UK goalie. And it's game over. UK's going on to the final part 2 round tomorrow for the winners. UK has won. UK beats Japan, final score 2-5. Alright, well, I just realized a small problem, and that is, once all the teams are done playing, they're going to have to go somewhere a little bit out of the way, so that way all the other teams aren't interfering with them, kind of thing. Like, the teams are in the background, kind of thing. Because if they're too close to where the teams are playing, the chances of me moving players around from the other teams that weren't playing, is more likely to happen than I want it to be. Which is why I like having the teams separated with far enough space so I can play with the two teams I'm using and have the teams not playing, just either watching the game or just being ready to go when need be. And I kind of made a small mistake by separating them a different way, and now they're all over the place, unfortunately. Which means if, I select one card, that doesn't mean the whole team's going to play. It just means that, if I somehow find the full team, then they'll be able to play, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to have to take a few more minutes to do that now. I just realized I made the silliest mistake by doing that, unfortunately. Yep. 3. Well, I found Germany, but that doesn't mean I'm using Germany, and I found 2 for USA already. 3 for USA. Another USA car. Another USA car. What was their goalie? Oh, that was their goalie. Alright. Italy wasn't that hard to find. I already knew that. Sweden should be relatively easy for them to be found. France was relatively easy to find. Australia does have 2 cars that are not fully from Australia, from like where they are built from, based off the real life car, not the toy car. So yeah. All right, now since all the teams are back, except for Japan because they got eliminated, which is why I'm not sure if I feel like doing just the winners only, because that's kind of how the Olympics would do it, kind of thing. Or should I do my toy car hockey Olympic thing? Olympic event, a different way, and I have the 4 losers go up against each other, and then we have a winner from that, and then the 4 winners go up against each other, and we have a winner from that, and then those 2 teams play each other for the ultimate winner. I don't know if that, what you want to have happen when part 2 is done with, the other 4 teams, with the teams that win and teams that lose, or should it just be the 4 winning teams advance to the semifinals and then the finals thing. Basically, what I'm saying is, should I have two separate, semifinal and semifinals, and then two separate finals, and then one ultimate grand finale final event thing with the ultimate winner team from the losers and the winner side. That's just what I'm asking. I don't know which way it should be, so that's why I'm asking. All right, back to choosing teams now. All right, Germany's going to go up against who? I'm not sure, because I almost touched USA and Germany at the same time, but not quite enough USA to say they're actually playing against USA. It's going to be Germany and Sweden playing next, meaning that USA is probably not going to play till tomorrow then, most likely.
Good night, Reese. I hope you have a good evening. Well, you're off tomorrow. Well, have fun. You can stay up as late as you want, I guess, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Well, have fun. Oh, you're live streaming?
Yeah, I'm doing my Olympic car hockey thing. Which is why NASCAR is not playing, because they're not a country. They're just a car racing sport. Sorry for the quick break or delay. Anyways, back to it. All right. So this will be the final game, and then the other teams will play tomorrow. And Germany scores. It's 1-0. Unfortunately, that's not a goal. They're going to have to reset. Because they slightly bumped a little bit more into their goalie than I thought they would have. Whoa, that was kind of weird. The ball almost crashed right into the goalie. And it's 2-0 Germany. Well, Germany looks like they're going to win. But you never know. Teams can come back. And the BMW M4 Cabriolet can't quite score their goal for Germany to make it 3-0. Sorry, I'm just, familiarizing myself with some of the players on their team. So if you don't hear me say a car name, it's because I'm just remembering it. Or it's just because, I normally don't pronounce car names all the time during this. And it's 3-0, and he does get a goal. Well, I think Germany's probably going to win, but you never know. The other team can come back at any time in this game. So I was just looking at something on the M4. Alright, and play will resume right now. Goal. It's 4-0 Germany. It looks like Germany's going to win. But that's just based off what's happened right now. I don't think Sweden has it in them to win. Out of play. And that was almost a delay of game call on Sweden. That's almost a tripping call. And it's over. Germany wins and will advance to the winners group. Well, that's pretty much it for this live. And like I said, if people can't show up, that's totally fine. Right, so that means as of right now, the two teams that have lost are Sweden and Japan. The teams playing tomorrow will be USA, Australia, Italy, and France. I'm not sure who's going to win out of those games. And given the fact it's the first time I've had an Australian toy car hockey team, specifically for Australia only, not like Australia and Sweden or whatever, like two countries playing as one team kind of thing. I just wonder how they'll do against, Italy, Sweden. Well, not Sweden because they're gone. What I meant to say is, I wonder how Australia's going to do against Italy, France, or USA, depending on who they play. And who knows, they may pull up an upset shocker win or just a shocking win in general that no one saw coming. Anyways, thanks for being here. I hope you liked and enjoyed this live, and bye until my next live. And that's it for part 1 of 2 for the Toy Car Hockey Olympics live event on my channel. And I will see you tomorrow for part 2 of 2 for the final 4 teams playing. And hopefully the question gets answered. If not, then I'm probably just going to stick with the 4 winning teams advancing just because that's how it's normally played. And, part of me wants to follow that rule. The other part of me is like, well, since Zelda Diecast Racing did a winners and losers team thing for his, Teamsters race event thing, maybe I should do a losers bracket and winners bracket kind of thing for my Toy Car Hockey Olympics thing. I don't know. I'll just figure it out tomorrow which way I want to do it. And just be on the lookout for more, diecast car video game type events, whether they're a video or live thing on my channel again. I'm not sure when they will be next time, unfortunately. Well, yeah, obviously one will be tomorrow, but it's obviously a diecast car hockey event thing because that's already been, decided by me because I want to get these done so I can do other, diecast car and video game event things in the future on my channel. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And Sam, I know it's early to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Have a fabulous weekend. Even though it's early, I just thought I'd mention that.